Presented by Snurfy's Goods, Rick's Roofing, Miller Lawn Care, Paul Wade & Associates, and MS Propane, along with Christopher Swadesh, Attorney at Law, the Signal Food Stores and Jim's Body Shop. Presented by Tarrant Insurance, Missouri Ozarks Community Health, Century Bank of the Ozarks, Tidwell Tree Service, by Stockman's Bank, and Chris Wade, Attorney at Law, by Five Girls and a Chainsaw, the Ava Schools, and by ProServe Plumbing. Our Ava Bear football sponsors include the Ava Assembly of God Church, J&L Tire, Brian Adams, your American Family Insurance Agent, Douglas County Dumpsters LLC, by Reeves Construction, the Douglas County Health Department, by Katrina Holt of Shelter Insurance of Ava, PC Express, 155th State Representative Travis Smith. It's Ava Bear Football, presented by Ava RX, Show Me Real Estate, and Fish Logging, by Central Ozark Stockyards and Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply. Ava Bear Halftime Report presented by Davis Auto Sales. Our postgame from Impressions Floral and scoring updates. Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Sean Irby. It's time for Ava Bear Football. Cooper Emmerich, Tyler Watterson, head to the microphone and the broadcast. Now join us at the football field. Live broadcast on Cause Radio and streaming with video attached on TDH Media.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is homecoming night, 2023 version of it, here at Ava Schools and Sylvie Field, as you see the band performing right now, and Cooper hoping to be the first act of a great show here tonight at the Ava football field.
Yeah, always a fun night, homecoming, and you got two very different teams, at least record-wise, coming into this. Ava 4-0, Salem 0-4, but as we heard, maybe a QB change for Salem, so that throws a little question mark at you that coaches have not seen on film. Yeah,
we'll dive more into that in a second. You're listening to Ava Bear Football on the best radio in the Ozarks, and also listening and watching around the world at tdhmedia.net. At Rick's Roofing, we have expanded our business. We are now dozing for timber and other excavating work, skid steer work, some brush hogging, brush mulching, also helping you build your driveway, building houses or shop pads, backhoe work, septic work, and dump truck gravel hauling. Free quotes. And of course, we're still taking care of your roofing needs too. 683-8081. That's 683-8081 for Rick's Roofing, LLC.
Hard to find bigger Ava Bear football fans than Doug Miller and the crew at Miller Lawn Service. Miller Lawn Service, providing the people of Cause Country with lawn care, lawn maintenance, and in the wintertime, snow removal, de-icing, and more. Call Doug today at 543-2294. That's 417-543-2294 for Miller Lawn Service. Let us take care of your lawn. Accounting for, keeping track of. The good descriptions for Paul Wade at Paul Wade and Associates of Ava. Paul Wade and Associates of Ava, your certified public accounting. Great bookkeeping, great accounting, great advice, and a great fan. That's Paul Wade and Associates. Phone number 417-683-2319. That's 417-683-2319. In Ava, Missouri.
This is Colton with Long Dollar, and we have been filling homes with quality furniture and appliances for over 25 years. We have full stock on our showroom floor and warehouse for any of your home needs. If you love what we have, you can take it home same day, and we also have the ability for any special orders to fit your style. Come shop with Nancy and myself at 212 North Jefferson in Ava, or contact us at 417-683-3424. Long Dollar Furniture and Appliances, where saving money matters. And good luck to our Ava Bears.
Town & Country Bank understands that when it comes to your money, you should be able to bank when and where you want. Our account options combine the best opportunities for you to do just that. From mobile and online banking to in-person service from people who care, Town & Country Bank wants to serve you. So stop by one of our branches and see how hometown banking should be. Town & Country Bank, smart, friendly solutions, member FDIC.
Joe Latour talks about our kids.
If you're going to be a good athlete, you have to give yourself to practice and refining yourself. And it's going to be that way in anything that you do in life. And if our young people can learn that, giving themselves to be a better football player, to be a better basketball player, a better baseball player, and they can take that on, and whatever it is their occupation is going to be, then they will be an excellent contributing citizen.
Latour Asset Management Advisory Group, Springfield Road, Lyle Street, Ava, Missouri.
It is homecoming night here, Ava High School. Tyler Watterson, Cooper Emmerich, to give you the play-by-play here at Sealy Harlan Stadium on Cause FM 92.1, KKOZ.com, and also watching on TDHmedia.net. And the Ava Bears, what a start to the season. 4-0 right now is the record. And Cooper Emmerich last week at Liberty getting a big test there in the SCA, but the Ava machine kept on rolling.
Yeah, and really right now, the district standings-wise, it's really Ava's to run away with. You know, they've been had a lot of success. Kept it going last week at there, and what we thought could be a pretty good game, but steamrolled them and hoping to keep it going tonight and mainly stay healthy.
Yes, they scored 30 unanswered in that run last week at Mountain View Liberty, and really could have scored as many as they wanted to. They were at about 52 there midway through the third, and then kind of pulled back the reins a little bit. And The Salem Tigers, such a proud history and tradition. We talked about it a lot during the pregame. I know the class of 1986 of Ava Schools is here tonight. They're not used to seeing a Salem Tiger team scheduled for a homecoming type game. And this is kind of the new thing right now that Salem's working its way through, but new coaching staff in place, and there is reason for optimism for them.
Yeah, and that's always what you want. You know, you come off last year where you go 0-10, 0-10 and bring in a new coach who sounds like the guy for them. And you look at a team of Mountain Grove who was 0-10 a few years ago, turned around and really had a good season after that. So maybe trying to model that, changing some things up at quarterback and changing some scheme up as well. So something to be excited about if you're a Salem fan who they haven't been excited about much, just averaging 3.3 points per game right now.
Yeah, but the energy and effort is there, and we'll see what there's going to be a few wrinkles thrown in there tonight. And this is a potential district alignment matchup here. Ava Bears sitting at 4-0 right now, and they're really out ahead of the pack right now, 48.83 points. How that formula is constructed, only scholars know the answer to that question. You see Eldon at number 2 at 2-2, Mountain Grove. There's a big logjam there in the middle there between Eldon, Mountain Grove, St. James, Buffalo, all at 2-2. Clever 0-4, and Salem 0-4. Ava Bears are taking the field. It's homecoming night. We're dressed up. We're ready to see a show. You're listening to Cause Radio and watching on TDH Media.
Do you know what FHA, USDA, VA, conventional, disclosures, amendments, inspection notices, repair lists, earnest money all mean, and the paperwork that's needed for them? If any of this sounds unfamiliar or stressful, it's because it can be. Here at United Country Area Land Realty, we have years of experience with all of these things. Give Max, Wanda, or Jacqueline, otherwise known as Nikki, a call at 417-683-2840. We're here to help.
Cover more ground with the fast, durable Kubota Sidekick, featuring a gas-powered engine that delivers a top speed of 40 miles per hour, best-in-class acceleration and handling with cargo, and the strength to haul what needs hauling, all backed by a 2-year, 1,000-hour warranty. Get more done right with the Kubota Sidekick. Visit your local Kubota dealer today. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Hi folks, this is Jay Loveland of Jay Loveland Auto Sales, and I'd like to invite you all to our new setup in Mountain Grove. We have a great inventory of affordable cars, trucks, and SUVs, conveniently located right next to Walmart and Burger King. Find us also online at jlovelandautosales.com or 417-349-4444. And remember, at Jay Loveland Auto Sales, we always do the right thing.
If you're looking for ways to save, we got discounts every day.
A 3-day sale Thursday, Friday, and Saturday only. Town and Country Supermarket in Ava, Missouri. In the deli, we have Cray Bologna, $5.99 per pound. Best choice butter. Select varieties, 2 for $6. And always save potato chips, 2 for $3. Town and Country, Ava, Missouri.
We got discounts every day.
At Stockman's Bank, our customers are our number one priority. We continue to make decisions locally in the communities we serve and support because we believe that's the heart of community banking. We're so excited about some of our new programs, products, and services that we offer you, our customers, because you are number one as a priority. Stockman's Bank, proud past, exciting future. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey y'all, this is Levy at Schnurfy Goods. Do you have an event coming up with nothing to wear? Don't go naked. Schnurfy Goods has an outfit for you. You will leave feeling and looking schnurfy for every occasion. That's Schnurfy Goods, Boutique and Mercantile, located on the north side of the Ava Square. Open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Big weekend there at Schnurfy Goods, Cooper. Levy, Claire, Brooke, the gals, they've been working hard, getting the store ready for all the new fall fashions in. Some might say pretty schnurfalicious stuff there going on. We're hoping to get Schnurfy here on the football field in just a little bit. And, Cooper, when we talk about players to watch tonight, it's homecoming night, and you just happen to have 3 candidates to play on the football team.
Yeah, three really good young men, seniors. Braden Thornburn, wide receiver, plays defensive end as well. Tyson Tidwell runs the ball quite a bit and plays defensive end. And then Brant Snelson, offensive line and a defensive end as well. And 2 of those 3 play baseball, so I've been around them a lot of good kids there, and enjoyed those interviews on Cause Radio this afternoon.
Yes, if you missed that at 4 o'clock today, you can go to KKOZ.com anytime you want over the weekend. You can do it 8 a.m., 8 p.m., 3 a.m., 3 in the afternoon, whatever floats your boat, on our homecoming page at Cause Radio. Salem, they're going to try to tweak around with some new offensive formations tonight. Ava may just open up the playbook a little bit here early. Look for some passing early in this game. Captains are getting ready to meet at midfield. We're going to kick this one off next. You're listening to Cause Radio and watching on TDH Media.
Hello, football fans. Dan here at the Healthcare Enrollment Center in Ava. Proud of our community and young people, especially the athletes, the cheerleaders, the band, and everyone involved behind the scenes. We're happy to provide affordable coverage on the marketplace for individuals and families, and also Medicare for age 65 and older. Just give us a call at 683-1035. That's 683-1035. Go Bears!
When you visit a Forge and Bill, you'll get personalized service, quality products, and a convenient shopping experience from the local experts who know your community best. Whether you need supplies for a full remodel or a weekend painting job, Forge and Build has you covered, and you can always expect top brands you know and trust. With 4 locations, Mansfield, Gainesville, Seymour, and Ava, you have convenient access to pros who can help you get the job done.
Plumbing problems? Call Greg Cantwell at ProServe Plumbing. Greg has over 40 years of experience and can handle all of your plumbing needs. Licensed and insured, free estimates, and serving the good people of Cause Country. Give Greg a call at 417-989-9167. That's 417-989-9167. Greg Cantwell, ProServe Plumbing, your problem solver for all of your plumbing needs.
At Home Pride Bank, we believe in community. We've been serving the Cause Country listening area since 1892. From checking and savings accounts to agricultural, home, auto, construction, and commercial loans, we have you covered. Stop by and see us. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30, and on Saturday, 8:30 to noon. Or give us a call at 417-683-3211. Home Pride Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Sports season means traveling home and away, town to town, ball game to ball game. And your one-stop shop for all your gasoline, diesel, and convenience store needs is Signal. Whether you need a quick snack, bite to eat, or to fuel up, Signal is the place to go. Make sure you have your Signal Rewards card with you and earn rewards for purchases that you are going to make anyway. That's Signal Food Stores, Scribner Oil, proud to support local athletics.
As we travel along this road called life, we can pick up bags at every stop. Many times these bags are unnecessary and just add additional weight to us. They slow our progress and hinder our journey. Is this you? Is it someone you know? God's desire is for you to be free to run your race in life with swiftness so that you can fulfill your purpose. So get ready. Get ready to live free and travel light. Join us at Ava Assembly of God this Sunday as we dive in to learn how to drop the baggage. Ava Assembly. Find him, know him, serve him.
Well, Cooper, who's going to get this ball to start homecoming?
Ava won the toss and deferred. Salem will have it to start it off. And a team that has struggled this year, it may get them going a little bit. I don't know. A lot of question marks when you talk about Salem. I mean, the quarterback that started last year, Caden DuBois, he's not even dressed tonight.
And we were thinking that he, of course, was going to be quarterback. And that was a switch. It happened about the third quarter of the game last week against theirs. So, like you said, Cooper, lots of questions. And for the Bears, just trying to keep the momentum that you've built so far going. You look at the SCA right now, there's only 2 teams that haven't lost a conference game, Ava and Houston. Houston tonight, I believe you said, playing at Thayer. Is that correct? And so Could set up a big showdown next week, but both teams got jobs to do. Kickoff underway, fielded by Salem at the 6-yard line. Tidwell chasing him down, and him and Hutchinson combine for a nice hit. Shall I say maybe a big stick potential there.
Jordan Hutchison on special teams has been very, very good. He's made a lot of tackles there on kickoffs, and a good start to the game with King candidate Tyson Tidwell involved as well.
So here we go, the Salem offense. They've shown kind of a variety of looks so far here early in the season, and they come out to what looks like a version of the flex bone, Cooper, does it not?
I think so.
Double tight. And man in motion goes, and it goes to the pitch man. That is number 22, the ball carrier, and a late flag comes in. And Metcalf, the one who gets the carry.
It's a gain of 9, but it may be coming back.
So kind of a variation of the flex bone, wing tee type look. You got one fullback in the backfield and then a couple of A-backs, and now face mask called against the Bears. So the flag, I thought, kind of late to be a holding call, and unfortunately that call is going to give Salem 15 yards right there. So I do not think the Salem Tigers any this year showed a flex bone-like formation. So the defense, well, right now you just kind of switch into the mode of like you were going against the Ava offense here.
Exactly.
Man under center is Campbell. He's going to pitch it once again to Metcalf, who follows his blockers and has some space. Frank Pesci makes the tackle. They are in Ava territory at the 47-yard line, and fair to say we're kind of caught off guard and surprised right here, Cooper.
Yeah, it's hard to prepare for a team that hasn't showed this all year long, but Metcalf following his blocks nicely. That was a gain of 20.
Back under center. Looks like a couple wing backs there. Metcalf, he goes in motion. It's the same play to start the game 3 times in a row. Hutchinson will come in and make the tackle. But sure enough, that is the exact same motion, exact same turnaround and pitch going to the same player through the same hole the first 3 plays.
And Salem's offensive line, we were just talking off air about how big they are. They're moving some guys up front right now.
You look down the roster sheet, you've got guys that are 250, 310, 325. Some big guys up front. And they fire off. It is again to Metcalf, the 4th time. He does a stiff arm on Thomas Merritt. And a gain that gets them inside the 40-yard line. And it's going to be about 3rd down and 3. And Ava making a substitution here, getting Ryder Johnson on the field, getting a little more size right now. As the big guys from Salem, they are firing off the ball right now and moving some people up front. 3rd down and about 3. It is going to be another pitch to Metcalf. There was some penetration and helped stop him short of the 1st down. And I don't know if that was Ryder Johnson flying back in there, but that threw off the timing that time, Cooper. Nothing can mess up these wishbones and flex bones like some deep penetration, and the Bears, Churchill and a few others, got back in there, and it was Ryder Johnson and disrupted some of that timing.
Yeah, they mucked it up back there. That worked out that time. Big 4th down early.
So 4th and short, Salem 0-4. Why not? Going to go for it. It's a counter play going up top, and there is space, but great play by Logan Churchill. He held on. He didn't let go and makes a big, big tackle and gives a loss. That went to Carter Deegan that time. Carter Deegan, who's playing that other kind of A-back, if you will. So it's a turnover on downs, and so Salem, who got a 15-yard penalty, then got a big run. Couple 1st downs on the drive, but the Bears hold on 4th down. And Churchill, outstanding job right there, holding down the line. And then Ryland Dixon, his buddy, comes and cleans it up. So 1st and 10 for the Bears. Under 10 minutes, no score. Ava's first touch of the football. Lane back to throw, goes in the flats for Dixon. One hands another one. Rylan Dixon's putting together some incredible tape with one-handed catches on the season. Who could forget that highlight reel play in Week 3 against Mountain Grove? And this one snags it with the right hand, pulls it into his body. Now, didn't tell you that the play actually lost a yard, but man, was that pretty.
Better off dropping that one for sure. What a catch, and there you go, throwing first play.
So the Bears talked about it in the pregame, thought might open up the playbook a little bit. Here's a pitch play to Dixon. Tons of blockers out in front. He's got Corrigan. He's got Tidwell. Dixon across the 20. He's going to be untouched. Touchdown, AVA, and he had a huge caravan of blockers taking him right down the sideline, Coop.
And take nothing away from Rylan Dixon there, but boy, me or you may have been able to run that one in.
Ooh, I don't know. How far was the run?
61 yards. But
I would have dropped after the first 30, but yes, Rylan Dixon, and look at Tidwell and Ryan Corrigan pulling out in front. And I mean, you talk about parting the sea right there. Moses couldn't have parted the Red Sea any wider than that for Dixon along the sideline. Outstanding blocking. And Dixon, you know what he can do with space. Here's going for two. It's a pitch play to Tidwell. He's got blockers in front again, and I mean untouched. Pretty easy right there for the Bears. It's a two-play drive, 61 yards. Ava leads 8-0.
Missouri Ozarks Community Health is currently accepting applications for dental hygienists and dental assistants. Benefits include a 401k, dental and health insurance, Monday through Friday day shift, and paid time off. Interested candidates may submit a resume by email to jcarter@mo-ozarks.org or apply at mo-ozarks.org under the Employment tab. That's at Missouri Ozarks Community Health.
Huge Ava Bears supporters and lifelong folks in the trash and sanitation business. It's Redeemed Trash Service. Christian folks who love calling this area our home. To get on the Redeemed Trash route, 417-250-1640. That's 250-1640. May God bless you and yours. From our family and workers at Redeemed Trash Service. Well, Rylan Dixon gets the first two touches of the game, a one-handed snag, and then untouched 61 yards. And just one of the largest holes to run through on that right side you've ever seen. Hunter Adams doing the kicking, and this one fielded at the 12. Salem going to try to return on the right side, and there's a nice big hit right there from Tidwell, who's, special teams, put him wherever on the field. The guy just likes to play football. And a nice hit there, and Salem will begin 1st and 10 from their own 23. Now, again, this is a formation that they have not shown yet here in the early season, so kind of caught the Bears off guard there those first couple of plays. See if the adjustments here made, and they are. Look, the cornerback's bringing them in tight here. This looks like some old-school smash-mouth football. Pitch play to Metcalf, and look at the pile made by the D lineman, and just a 1-yard gain on the play. And Coach Baird, seen enough of that. Talked to the guys there during the break, and looks like the Bears ready to defend. And we got a Salem Tiger walking off right now, Gavin Sapa. And so he limps off, looks like an ankle. Hayden Sanders will come in and take his place. Going to have second down and about 9. Ava leading 8-0. Homecoming night. Cooper Emmerich, Tyler Watterson here. Got Tyson and his amazing crew giving you the visuals. On TDH, Bears stack the line of scrimmage. There's 8 guys in the box there, Cooper. And it's going to be a rollout by the quarterback. He throws it, sails it over the head of Metcalf. And again, made a quarterback change this week. Senior Caden Du Bois taken out. And it is Everett Campbell, now the sophomore, playing QB. And Coach Myers just trying to find a spark somewhere. As you were given the stats, not a lot of offensive success on the season scoring points. So here in week 5, trying to get something going for the Tigers. It's going to be a 3rd down and 9. 8:25 on the clock here, first quarter. Campbell under center and runs into his own guy, and we've got a flag down. Big pile there made. And a gain of 1, if anything, but the flag is the big thing here, Coop.
Yeah, there was movement back there.
It'll be an illegal shift, motion, procedure, however you want to spell it.
Probably wanted to. Can they decline it?
A pre-snap penalty.
Well, they let the play go.
That's the top referee is saying we want to decline it. And they're going to get that, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And Thomas is here, makes an appearance, and I'm guessing it's because you want money and you just weren't wanting to say hi to Cooper and I. Thank you, buddy. It is Salem sending out the punt unit right now. Live radio, folks. Your 9-year-old comes up, and you can tell he's wanting that money. He's wanting to go to the concession stand.
Eating some snacks.
Here is the punt. It is a wobbler. Hutchinson watches it bounce once, twice, 3 times, picks it up, and see what he can do with it. He's going to try to take it up to the top side of the field. He's got speed. Hutchinson cross the 40, cross the 50, cross the 40, and in Salem territory and down at about the 31-yard line. You talked about Hutchinson's special teams play earlier. Big return right there. Ava football, 1st and 10 next.
Well, sounds like a great time to upgrade your tires, and the crew at J&L Tires has any and all brands to meet your needs. We have a variety of sizes to choose from. Need a vehicle inspection? How about an oil change or a tire rotation? Well, we do those too. Give us a call at 683-1551. That's 683-1551 for J&L Tire, where we treat you right.
Well, we are about to run a play, and Salem will take a timeout. So we'll take a timeout. 7:42 to go first quarter. Ava leads here on homecoming night, 8-0 over Salem.
For over 23 years, Chris Wade of Wade Law Office, LLC in Ava, has offered you help in criminal defense, personal injury, estate planning, real estate transactions, corporations, limited liability companies, and even adoptions. Wade Law Office, LLC, provide the highest quality legal services in Cause Country. We know every situation is unique. Don't just let the ad talk. Get to know Chris at the Wade Law Office on the west side of the Ava Square.
Brand new store in Ava with items and deals of all kinds. It's S&S Overstock, located at 212 North Jefferson in the Ava Plaza. Open Monday through Friday from 10 to 6 and on Saturdays from 10 to 2. Tons of Amazon Overstock items from electronics to furniture, baby items, miscellaneous, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, S&S Overstock, and shout out to Ryland Dixon in the Ava Bears. Well, Mom and Dad Dixon, they got to be pretty pumped up. The season Ryland's having in this game here so far. Ava, 1st and 10. And it's going to be a handoff to Adams, and he gets across the 30 down to about the 27.5-yard line. And they actually marked Hutchinson out of bounds at the 33 earlier, so a gain of about 5. And 2nd down and 5. Pesci split out wide to the left. Tater up top. And back to pass his lane. Little play action. Looking down the middle. He's looking for Tidwell, and it is bobbled and picked off. So trying to get the A-backs right down the seam, and a juggling and acrobatic catch made there by Hayden Sanders, and maybe Cooper kind of predetermined where he was going to go with the football instead of seeing who was open, because Dixon and Thornburn both, looking at the replay, let's just say had a lot of space.
Yeah, it was a pretty well-thrown ball. Just, coverage was pretty good and not the right read like you just said.
So Salem gets a turnover and a break here in the first quarter of this football game. 7:07 on the clock. Ava leads 8-0. And Ava, they have made the adjustments here on this new-look offense. From the Tigers, ball's on the ground now. They almost give it right back. Campbell somehow avoids that huge pile and is able actually to pick up a few yards on what looked like a busted, broken play.
It's kind of interesting for them to go to this offense against Ava, and this is our bread and butter. We know this offense. We know how to defend it. So it's a tough ask for Salem right now offensively.
Imitation is the most sincere form of flattery, I believe, as the saying goes. Salem here, they will pitch to Metcalf. Metcalf has some running room, and he is tackled near a first down. It's going to be Schroeder and Dixon combining on the tackle, but got some guards pulling out in front there, Cooper, and there's a little bit of a hole there for Metcalf to get through.
Yeah, and we were talking to Stan from Salem before the game. He said they had 40 yards of total offense last week. Well, that's 45 yards in this first quarter.
Stan, one of our favorite people in the SCA and just media as a whole in our southern Missouri part of the universe. Here's another pitch to Metcalf and dragged down by Matthew Riley. And is this going to be a horse collar? Cooper, it's the only thing I can think of as Riley gets back into the line of scrimmage. Now, this is one of those guys, and we haven't touched on it yet, the Caden Davis injury. Good news on the MRI. It's the Travis Kelce injury. It's a bone bruise, so out a couple of weeks. And Riley, one of the guys that's going to get to step up in place of that. But you see there, horse collar's the only thing I can think of if it's going to be a flag on the Bears.
Yeah, they're still trying to sort out the exact spot, but that would be my guess as well. Second personal foul.
So Davis had a face mask and a horse collar in this, and Riley just trying to make a play, gets in the backfield, and really it was about the only way he could get to Metcalf there. And you see him looking at the ref, don't do it, and he did.
And I'm not convinced it really was. Looked kind of like on that replay from TDH, looked more like Jersey.
So first down and 10. Ball at the 44-yard line. Metcalf in motion. He gets the pitch, following blockers out in front, and there is nothing fancy about this right now. This is just it's a throwback game.
Yeah.
Right now, a couple teams working out of the flex zone and hybrids of it. And literally, it looks like the same offense as ours, except instead of two receivers to kind of widen out the field, they bring them in as tight ends.
Yeah.
And that, to me, looks like the only... as far as just the alignment is concerned, the main difference. So they'll come up and do it again. And again, they have not shown this on film all year. And another pitch to Metcalf, and he'll try to fight for yardage and gets close to a first down, and I think he might have it. And so right now they are pulling the backside guards and tackles. And what I mean by that, where the play isn't going, say it goes right, you got your left tackle, left guard pulling, trying to create a hole there through the right side. And right now, Metcalf's just following those guys. He's literally putting a hand on a hip and letting them lead him to whatever yardage he can get.
Yeah, and if I had to guess, this was not the defensive game plan Ava had coming into this. It may take a minute to adjust.
They stack the box. It's going to be a handoff to the dive back. Big collision there. I think Matthew Riley and Matthew Lakey, the Bears there in to make the stop. And give Coach Myers a little credit. It's week 5, not exactly the time you don't plan to unveil a new offense halfway through the year, but trying something new, probably installed it this week, and having some success here early. 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Metcalf, he'll get the pitch. He'll follow it again. Churchill, Lakey, Hornick.
Ball's out.
And ball, did it come out late? And it's the pitch to Metcalf has been, I would say, 75% of the offensive plays here so far. He's got to have a bulk of the carries.
Yeah, that's his 10th carry of the game, and rest of the Tigers just 5 combined, but he has 54 yards, so averaging just over 5 yards a carry. It's been pretty efficient.
Ava leading 8-0 here in the first quarter. Got 3:46 and counting on the clock. Man goes in motion. Going to be quarterback option, and Campbell runs into a wall. Another nice collision right there. Leroy Hornick in on the stop, and also looked like Schroeder. And a couple other Bears there in on the stop. Hard to get too many jersey numbers when you've got literally about 20 kids right there around the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot going on in a small space, and a big fourth down again.
Fourth down. This is the second time Salem will go for it. They're in Ava territory at the 40-yard line. Man goes in motion. They fake it. Going to run an option play, and it is sacked up. Logan Churchill, Ava Bears, getting the quarterback down, and Ava with the football next. Ava leads 8-0, 3 minutes first quarter.
Hi, I'm Katie Luckfield, owner and pharmacist of Ava RX, your caring hometown pharmacy. As a busy mom, I know how important convenience and fast service is, especially when a loved one is sick. That's why we offer drive-through, in-town delivery, and we make all those calls you shouldn't have to. And we are always happy to take care of you. Making the change is easy. Just give us a call at 683-9550 or come see us behind Subway. Looking forward to taking care of you for many years to come. Let's go, Ava Bears!
Hunter Adams gets the first carry of this drive for Ava, going right to left here on your radio dial and picking up a nice gain. What are you going to give him, Coop?
8 yards there on that carry to start the drive, and we got 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter, and Salem's ran 16-plus plays, Ava just 4.
Here is back to pass Aiden Lane. Aiden looking. He's going to get Dixon on a crosser. Gets across the 35, spins, and down at about the 32. And we got a late hit that's going to come in, and I'm afraid it's going to be on the Bears. And I'm afraid that's what's going to be the call right here, Cooper.
I missed that one. And if so, that's the third personal foul. So not exactly what you want to see, just still here in the first quarter.
Maybe just a little too relaxed here.
Yeah.
On the homecoming night. And it is personal foul. Oh, and it's on Salem. Okay. So maybe I just caught the second guy and didn't see what started.
Well, yeah, they say the second guy gets caught most of the time. Let's see.
That's what I seen there.
Well, we'll take it.
And now they are realizing they pointed the wrong way, and the foul is going to go against the Bears. And I was afraid I seen Brant push after the whistle. But here's the wild thing. Even with the penalty yardage, it was still enough for a first down.
No, don't get me too confused up here.
So we're going to have split out Tidwell to the left like a slot receiver. Dixon over to the left side. It almost looks like trips. Aiden Lane back to throw. Now he's going to run it. Spin move, crossing the 45, down close to the 40. And so maybe it was supposed to be a quick throw in the flat there to Dixon. Didn't like what he seen, so he just tucked the ball and picked up some yardage. And about the 40. And if we remember, Cooper, last year, that game against Salem, that was kind of Aiden Lane's welcome to the show moment. If you will.
It was, we got to see him for the first time. That a smart decision because there really wasn't much going on outside, and he had 3-4 defenders down bottom side, and Lane had a lane.
Same formation, going to hand off to Hunter Adams, spinning, bouncing off of tacklers, and gets down to about the 33-yard line. And another first down moving the chains, and already here at the minute-and-a-half mark of this first quarter. Waiting on some scores to come through. Sean Irby, Farm Bureau Insurance, they're leading Houston 6-0. That's a game we're going to keep a lot of eyes on tonight. And Liberty leading 20-0. Is this Willow's turn to take Liberty?
think so.
Back to passes lane. He's looking right. He's scrambling and a fake a throw. Now tuck it and run. Gets some good yardage. Has a first down and more. And inside the 20. And Aiden Lane, I like seeing the aggressiveness tonight. And, we said that, Ava, don't be surprised they open up the playbook a little bit. What have we tried to pass it 5 or 6 times here?
Yeah, really good decision. Good pump fake there by Aiden Lane. And something we just have not seen much yet is Aiden Lane using that speed.
Ava looking over towards the sidelines for the next play. We are under a minute here in the opening quarter. Ava's got 3 receivers out. Back to pass again is Lane. He's looking down the middle. He's going to fire it to Dixon, and Dixon dives. Cannot get there, and incomplete. But that better throw from Lane there because there was some coverage. A little bit trailing on Dixon and down the middle there. But you throw it where either only your guy can catch it or it goes incomplete. So,
yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Pretty good throw there and would have been another really nice catch from Dixon.
Here we bunch in the formation this time. Bring the receivers in. And back to pass again is Lane. He's got Frank Pesci wide open, floats it for him. Touchdown, AVA. Lane to Pesci. Beautiful connection on the throw.
Yeah, 19 yards there on the pass, and Pesci open almost immediately, and Lane with a perfect throw to find Pesci for his first touchdown catch of the season.
How many yards did you say on the pass?
19.
Pesci running kind of a corner route there. We told you how they bunched it in tight, bring him in close to the line of scrimmage with the lineman, and then have him run towards that back pylon. And a beautiful throw. 2-point conversion play. Adams walks in. 24 seconds left, first quarter. Ava leads 16-0.
It's the Brian Adams Agency, LLC, your brand new American Family Insurance agent. Office located in Mansfield, Missouri. At American Family Insurance, life's better when you're protected under our roof. Needing a quote? Contact Brian Adams to see what he can do for you.
Hi, this is Brian Adams, new American Family agent in Mansfield, Missouri. Give me a call at 417-924-3216.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do. All the products that you want at a price you can't afford. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store. Garden, clothing, pet supplies, farm and household too. Fencing, automotive, hey, we deliver too. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store.
That's Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply of Ava.
Homecoming night, of course, at halftime, the big homecoming ceremony. King candidates, well, they're on the field right now, Coop. Braden Thorburn, Brant Snelson, Tyson Tidwell, and the Queen candidates, Tabby Stout, Allie Freeman, Cadence Merritt. Great interviews, great bunch of high schoolers there, all in the homecoming court. Fielded by Salem at the 10-yard line, and Cooper called that. It's Big Bad Leroy again. Leroy Hornick, I think he likes playing special teams in that kickoff team.
He must want a couple shirts. That was a big hit. We'll see. I'm sure there's much more hitting to go on in this game, but I may take the lead here.
So Salem, we've talked about their crunch. We've talked about the struggles they've had offensively, Cooper, and they are not the kind of team built to come back from a big deficit. So a very important drive for them and their new look offense. And Ava, look at this. This is 10 guys at the line of scrimmage, and it's a Metcalf again, and he gets into the second level, and Dixon will sling him down, narrowly avoiding grabbing the face mask there. But Metcalf, we have seen them run that play a baker's dozen times, Cooper. That's the main one they've shown out of this formation, and they continue to have success.
Yeah, and Metcalf up to 69 yards rushing, and that's something you expect if Salem's able to get something going. Coach Baird and Coach Merrifield will make some adjustments.
That's going to be the final play of the first quarter. It's homecoming night. Ava leads Salem 16-0.
Hey Ava Bear fans, this is Trish Watterson with Show Me Real Estate. The market has been changing. It's very important that you have local experts who know the market trends and can help you guide you through the buying and selling process. Visit either our Show Me Real Estate locations in Ava or in Mansfield, and one of our team members would be happy to help you along your buying or selling journey. Like us on Facebook and stay up to date with our new properties hitting the market in your area. That's Show Me Real Estate, serving the entire Southwest Missouri area.
The day he stepped on our campus. He is a true warrior spirit, and we know that he will beat this. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, let's please unite as family, friends, and football fans for the next minute and offer our support to the Connor Lair family. Our Ava Bear cheer team will be collecting donations throughout the stadium for the next minute. We ask that you would please join us in supporting Connor and his family in his battle and victory over lymphoma. Jamie, get ready to start the clock. Cheerleaders, get ready. Here we go.
Now, folks, if you didn't get to hear all of that, having a miracle minute right now. And, of course, this tradition, we kind of picked this up. We borrowed it, if you will, from Lamar. Bareback. What year was that? 2017, I think, the first time. Maybe we've seen that here at the field. So what this is, it is raising money. Folks, their cheerleaders are bringing the coffee can and the mugs and different things up. People putting some dollars in it. They're raising money right now for Connor Lair. If that name sounds familiar, he was a standout stud all-star at West Plains, continuing his playing career at Missouri State. I think this was starting his sophomore season, if that's not, if I'm right on that, Cooper. But the people here raising money, that's one of the things you love about Small Town USA is the sense of community, giving, helping out your neighbor, one another. And, you know, there's not a whole lot of people here that probably know Connor personally or even the family, but guarantee you, it's going to be a good amount of money raised, and that's all going to his family because I believe stage 4 cancer is what he's fighting through right now. So prayers, of course, to Connor and his family during this tough time. And Ava, top-notch, very classy there, doing the Miracle Minute tonight for his family. Back to football, and we start the second quarter. We switch ends of the field, and it is Salem back on the offensive attack. And a carry there, a small one. And Salem, one of their biggest linemen, he loses a helmet. He's got to come out for a play. So they do a quick switcheroo there. And Cooper, in the terms of the football game right now, Salem no points yet, but they got to feel okay with what their new look offense that they just installed earlier this week is doing for them.
No doubt about it.
Here's a pitch to Metcalf. He'll try to beat it to the edge up top and nearly gets there. Great tackle made by Thomas Merritt up on that top side. As that a gain of a couple. But, Salem, they have not got any points yet, but it has allowed them to keep the Ava offense on the field. They've chewed some clock up, and they've got 4 or 5 first downs. Now, a couple of them penalties the Bears have helped them out with, but what was it that you said earlier that Stan told us had about 40-some yards of total offense last week?
Yeah.
Now, they're over that now.
Oh, yeah, well over it. Yeah, they got to feel good in a season so far. There hasn't been any positives. It's pretty good, even though they trail 16-0.
Man in motion is Metcalf. They do that pitch play to him again. Falls forward, following the leading blockers and the pile. And it's 4th down. Now, we've seen Coach Myers go for it twice already, but that was in Ava territory. Here, the ball on the 43, and it has the looks of a punt, but you smell that? I smell a fake.
Hopefully it doesn't go to big number 52.
Oh, my goodness.
6'6", 310.
He's acting as the personal protector here. Now they're a guy short. So Salem gets lined up. They have Metcalf, who is the ball carrier, back to punt, and he catches it, and they do punt. Fielded by Hutchinson at the 25. Little juke step move, and he's got a lot of room to run here at the bottom. Cross the 45, cross the 50. Hutchinson down at about the 36-yard line, and Jordan Hutchinson, special teams. Okay, if we had an impression special teams player of the week right now, Hutch, incredible stuff right now, putting the Ava offense in favorable field position.
Yeah, good run, good finish there, getting down to about the 37, and great field position once again.
And, after, you're Salem, you think you're doing the smart thing. But right. You look, and now Ava has the ball better than what they would have had they gone forward on fourth down. Lane, back to pass again. I love it. We're opening up. He drifts to the left. Now he's going to run and breaks a tackle, tries to cut inside and down at about the 33-yard line. And I love the aggressiveness here from Coach Merrifield and trying to build some more of that confidence and the reps here.
Yeah, and even though it's just a gain of 4, that's really good because you put your quarterback, Aiden Lane, a sophomore, young guy, in positions where he has to make decisions on the fly, and so far so good outside of one throw into pretty good coverage.
Coach Merrifield said last week was maybe the best decision-making week he'd had. Going to throw it up top and just a little high for Dixon, and it'll bring up a third down. Because, Lane last week I don't think really recorded any stats per se. Did not run the ball any, but still, Coach Merrifield, first of all, if you're not listening to our pregame show, folks, what are you doing? It is the best game day coverage, starting with the pregame, in the world in high school football. Rocky, Clint, the Doctors, maybe their best show yet here this evening. Handoff to Hunter Adams, and he will get a first down and get down around the 20-yard line. And a big gain right there and a first down for the Bears. Coach Merrifield in that pregame show, talking about how it's homecoming night. Want the guys to have all kinds of fun from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., but once showing up the football field, time to do a job, time to put on a show. And they are trying to put on a show. This has been pretty fun offense to watch here thus far. Lane back to pass again. And look at him avoid the pressure. Now he's rolling to his left. He's going to tuck it and run. He's dangerous with his legs. Gets hit pretty good at the 12 and tries to fight forward close to the 10. And Aiden Lane on the carry. And look at that. He's got his jersey ripped. And he's going to have to figure out how to handle the rest of that.
That's not good.
So Aiden Lane, they're ripping, they're pulling at him, tugging, anything they can to get him down when he runs in the open field. How many times we went back to pass?
A good number.
And again, Lane letting him make the decision. He's going to throw a quick wide receiver screen to Frank Pesci. Cuts it up in. Pesci in the end zone. Touchdown, AVA. Frank Pesci, his second score of the night.
12 yards there, and Frank Pesci trying to maybe be the player of the game today. That's you don't see 2 touchdown passes in a game often for Ava. It's certainly not to the same player. Nice job by Pesci.
Boy, I'm going to have a pun for you here, Cooper. Talk about making an impression for the impressions. That's offensive player of the game. Man in motion is Tidwell. Lane back to throw again. I love it. He's going to find Dixon in the back of the end zone for the 2-point play. How about this offense? It's a whole new playbook tonight. The Bears lead 24-0.
If there's one thing your state representative enjoys, it's Ava Bear athletic competition, and you'll have trouble finding a bigger football fan than Missouri State Representative Travis Smith. From coaching football to calling play-by-play, Travis Smith knows what it takes to be successful. This salute to the Ava Bear football team. and good luck on a great season from State Representative Travis Smith.
MS Propane, providing you with quality propane services, including the best customer support, guaranteed gas year-round, and competitive pricing for both commercial and residential. At MS Propane, our mission is to be your propane suppliers for life. Locally owned and operated, MS Propane is the hometown company you can trust for safe, reliable, clean, and affordable propane services. MS Propane. Quality, excellence, reliability.
Farm Bureau Insurance has some score updates for us. Cooper.
We got Thayer 12, Houston 0 with 11 minutes to go in the first half.
You say Thayer 12, Houston 0.
Yes, so that's kind of a surprise there. And then Liberty 34-0 over Willow. No surprise in that one. Looking for a Mountain Grove score. Don't see it.
Anything from Grove and Kabul? Nothing yet.
Nope.
We got an offsides call on Ava here on the kickoff. And have to move it back. That's the only thing. Little few too many penalties, I'm sure, for the coaching staff's liking, but Lane did have the one turnover, the INT throw, but boy, it's like that woke him up because he has been making real good decisions with the football ever since.
He has had quite a few really good passes.
Adams will kick it off. It is going to be fielded about the 14-yard line by the Tigers. And there's a wrap-up, and Leroy again with the tackle on special teams. Leroy Hornick, Tidwell, and Hutchinson. That's what you got to love. These are guys who are starters on either offense or defense. Tidwell's case, both. They're still out there on special teams and making plays.
Yeah, really good. It's pretty much like you said, those three, pretty much every single time.
All right, my sources. I went to the Grove for my hashtag sources. 0-0, Mountain Grove Kabul.
That explains
in the early second. That's why we don't have a score update. There's none to give. Salem on offense. It'll be Metcalf in motion. He gets the pitch for his 900th carry of the first half. And he's got about 2 yards, maybe 3. And Metcalf, I don't know what he was averaging yards or carries per game, how many touches per game, but I hope he was well conditioned because he has been the entire Salem offense here in the early going.
Yeah, 78 yards total rushing. Everyone else, 0.
Second down and 7. Man in motion, Metcalf. He will get it once again. Bears are in the backfield. Leroy's got him, bringing him down. And did you see that? Cooper trying to do the halfback pass. They had Landon Richter running down the field, and give credit there to the Ava secondary man up top. I think it was Thomas Merritt, who was not fooled. They were trying the halfback pass, Cooper. Yep. As you can see now, Metcalf, he was trying to get room to throw it, but the Bears defense all over it. And Thomas Merritt, big-time IQ play there, doing his responsibility, doing his job, staying with his man, and not getting caught up in the action going on in the backfield.
Yeah, good play. Way to stay disciplined for sure. Brings up 3rd and long.
It'll be a pitch to Metcalf. Metcalf following blockers, trying to get back to the original line of scrimmage. He does, but now it's going to be 4th down and about 9. And the Ava Bears, they've seen it, again, 900 times in the first half, and they're starting to figure out how to play that Metcalf pitch from kind of a flex bone hybrid-like formation. And punting unit looks like running onto the field.
See if Hutchison can make another big play in the special teams game here. He's had space. I'm sure he'd love to break loose for one.
Ava leading 24-0, 5:13 remaining, second quarter. And about to get the ball back. Metcalf kicks it. Pretty good one. Going to take a Salem bounce, and Hutchison will watch it. And Salem will down at about the 27-yard line. Ava will have it next, 1st and 10. Bears lead 24-0 on homecoming night.
Have you been doing some projects around the house, maybe some decluttering or a remodel, and you need a roll-away dumpster, but you don't know where to find one? Douglas County Dumpsters, LLC. Give Shakaya Tempe a call or text, 417-543-2361. We have different sizes for different needs. And if you're needing something a little more regular for your place of business, we can set you up on different monthly plans as well. Douglas County Dumpsters, LLC. We'll drop it off and we'll pick it up. Call or text Shakaya, 417-543-2361.
Who doesn't love a fiddle? Ava with the ball, 1st and 10. 2 receivers, 2 A-backs, the fullback. Hunter Adams will go in motion. They'll roll out to the left. Looks like a busted play. Lane nowhere to go with it. And I'm only guessing and speculating here, Cooper, but I'm thinking somebody went the wrong way there.
Yeah, not going to lie, I didn't see it. Working on the chair issue. But I came back and Lane was in a lot of trouble and a loss of 5.
I'll be honest, I was wondering in my head when I tossed it to you, what's he going to say here? It's Cooper. Equipment issue, yes, shall we call it, up here in the booth. Ava now 2nd down, the first time really working behind the sticks tonight, Cooper. 2nd and 14. And Lane back to pass. He's going to roll out. Spin moves. Now we'll tuck it and run. Weaving in and out of traffic. Gets across the 35. And just about got a first down out of that, Coop. As he was very close and dangerous to being sacked behind the line of scrimmage and making it a 3rd and about 18. Instead, makes some stuff happen with his feet. Evades several tacklers.
And he finished the run really well, too. Gain of 13 there.
3rd down and a long 1. 1 yard. Tidwell goes in motion, handed off to Adams, and he's on the loose across the 50, 40, 30. Look at him run and gallop down the field. Touchdown, AVA, Hunter Adams. He's hard to catch when he's going that fast. And look at him go into the end zone for another touchdown.
That was some serious breakaway speed there from Hunter Adams. He hit it right there, and it was gone. See you later.
I'm not sure if he was touched on the play.
63 yards there on the big touchdown. 2nd real big touchdown. The other one was 61 yards. And now all of a sudden they've up 30 points looking for 2 more.
3:25 left on the clock. Lane back to throw. He's rolling out bootleg left, looking for a guy. Finds Tater in the back of the end zone. Braden Thorburn gets a catch in the 2-point play. The versatility of the Ava Flexbone tonight on full display, putting on a show. Ava leads 32-0.
Saying goodbye to a loved one. You wanted to be special, wrapped in care and provide comfort to those who remain. I'm Tony Clinking Bear Van Dyne, and at Clinking Bear Funeral Home, we've been helping those we know and love say goodbye with honor and dignity for over 100 years. We are here to serve you and your family.
Homecoming night at Ava Schools. Bears leading 32-0 in the football, just getting started on Cons Radio this weekend, Coop. Got rebroadcast this game tomorrow at 10. Rarely do we get the schedule to set up this nice for us. Then got Missouri State Bears, their home opener. Going to try to sneak up to that, playing Utah Tech tomorrow. It's a 2 o'clock game, and then Mizzou taking on Memphis. We're still loving and buzzing over hashtag Thicker Kicker. A 61-yard field goal for Mizzou beating K-State last week. Now just don't pull a Mizzou and lose to Memphis and St. Louis tomorrow night.
Watch out.
Oh, I'm scared to death of it. Here's a return by Salem. They'll push it up the top side of the field, and the Bears special teams, which had been solid, gives up one there, but Frank Pesci makes a good sure tackle at about the 33-yard line there to limit the damage. And then, of course, finishing the football schedule Sunday afternoon, I love the 3:25 kickoffs, Coop. Chiefs and the Chicago Bears.
The Bears from Chicago, an interesting week of news, let's just say that.
Boy, howdy. And the Chiefs, on paper, should win that game by 25, so of course it's going to be a 3-point game late in the fourth quarter. That's just how they roll. Here is a pitch in the backfield. I don't think it was Metcalf. He's gotten about every carry so far. Now I've got to get back on the roster and see who that was. Looked like Hayden Ragsdale, number 36. Yeah. My eyes don't deceive me.
It's his first carry of the evening.
I mean, literally about every other carry has went to Metcalf, so you get caught off guard, a different guy gets the ball. Salem comes out, bunching it tight. Metcalf goes in motion. He will get the pitch. Salem trying to get some blocking for him. Now, they were very successful in the first quarter at doing this, but not so much here. That Coach Garrett Beard, all he needed to see was one series of what they were doing. They picked up a couple first downs, and I think they've only got one first down since that opening series, as the Bears have kind of putting the clamps on this Flexbone hybrid. And Salem,
the last 6 runs, he's averaging about 2 yards a carry, so good job.
It is a timeout on the field. We'll take one, too. 2:08 left before half. Bears leading Salem 32-zip.
It's 5 Girls and a Chainsaw, LLC, your locally owned tree trimming and removal service. Do you have limbs down in your yard from storm damage? Well, we can help. We're fully insured, and there is no job that's too large or small. Give Billy a call at 683-0704, 417-683-0704. 5 Girls and a Chainsaw, LLC.
The Douglas County Health Department offers a variety of services such as giving birth certificates, WIC, water sample kits, blood pressure, and body mass index readings. They also do children and adult vaccinations and help with quitting tobacco. They also have blood sugar monitors available along with diabetes education. Give the Douglas County Health Department a call today at 417-683-4174.
Don't forget, at halftime, it's a busy halftime on the Davis Auto Sales halftime show. Got homecoming ceremonies in there. Got the candidates. Got 3 footballers on the King side: Braden Thornburn, Brance Nelson, Tyson Tidwell. And on the Queen side, Tabby Stout, Allie Freeman, and Cadence Merritt. That's coming up during our Davis Auto Sales halftime show. The Bears, they've put on their own show here, as Salem trying to keep it, run an option on 3rd down, and tackle made. Ball carrier that time, number 46, Carter Deegan. And now who's going to call the timeout? The Bears do. So Ava will call a quick timeout now. And Cooper, right now, we were thinking there's only 2 teams right now in the SCA who have yet to lose a game. And, of course, Ava one of those and Houston the other. But the last scoring update we had was Houston trailing to Thayer by a score of 12-0.
Yeah, a little surprising there. Thayer struggled a little bit last week, I believe, against Salem. So, Houston held on against a feisty Kabul team.
Yeah, that was a one-score 13-12. Talk about an SCA throwback.
And it was 13-0 through most of that. So Kabul almost pulling off the comeback. But there's some tight games and some bunch teamed in the SCA, but I'll be honest, it's been stronger in years past.
One could definitely make an argument, top to bottom, a down year in the conference. Metcalf is back to punt. It is 4th and 6. Bears use that timeout to save some clock, almost a blocked punt. Hutchinson's had 2 real good returns, has an opportunity for another, makes the first man miss, and the second, and he's got a whole lot of room to run across the 50, across the 40. Look at the blockers out in front. Jordan Hutchinson takes it to the house. Touchdown, AVA. He finally breaks one. He had 2 huge returns already. Third time's the charm. Gets to taste the sweet nectar of the end zone, Coop.
Yeah, love to see that. Right when he got by the first guy, I think he knew if he cut it back right, he could outrun everybody else on the field, and he did just that. 70 yards on the kick return, and good to see there.
Incredible, makes the first guy miss. Whoop! Then plants the foot and completely reverses field down here at the bottom side. Takes a big cut to the right, takes it all the way to the house. How many return yards there?
I gave him 70. I think I heard Ron Wallace say 69, so
I'll take 70.
I'm trying to pay better attention to that kind of
No
stuff.
disrespect, Ron. We'll go 70. 1:39 left. Our score, Ava 40, Salem 0.
Do you have new construction or remodeling needs? Reed's Construction can take care of you. We're family owned, operated, and insured. You can check us out on Facebook at Reed's Construction LLC. If you have questions about our services or would like an estimate, give us a call at 417-543-2063. Again, that's 417-543-2063. Don't get framed by the competition. Trust our reputation. It's as solid as concrete.
Go Ava Bear! Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Contact your new Shelter Insurance agent in Ava, Katrina Holt, 683-4417.
Well, no trouble with the 2-point conversions tonight, Coop. Ava 5 for 5 on that. 5 tuds and a 40-0 lead. Salem now on the kick return, and Frank Pesci makes a nice tackle up at the top side of the field. And Cooper, you play fantasy football, as you
dabble,
know.
yeah.
You know the terms and how they do scoring. You know, them punt returns, those go to the defense when they get points.
Yeah, defense, special teams, all kind of in one there. And
you see where I'm going with this? Maybe
our special teams has been special so far tonight.
That might impressions defensive player. I mean, hey, they lump the special teams and defense together in fantasy football. Why not?
Yeah.
On our player of the game. Just a thought. 1:31 left. Salem now. They've attempted a pass, but they have yet to complete one or actually throw it. Here's a pitch play to Metcalf, and the Bears have seen enough of this, and Frank Pesci makes the play in the backfield. And so now they've made the adjustments. They've got 10 guys in the box at or near the line of scrimmage, and they're telling those outside corners, Pesci and Hutchinson, just blow up field, cave down that line, and make the tackle.
Yeah,
and that's
really.
exactly what Pesci did there.
Really nice tackle. And, you knew we would get it figured out with just how skilled we are defensively. Have some numbers to go over in the second half on just how special this group is defensively. But you figured you'd get it figured out, just didn't know how long it'd take.
Hey, when it comes to Coach Merrifield calling the plays on offense, Coach Baird, all the different exotic looks and stuff that he does on defense, whether it's stunting, coverage disguising, what have you, we got a couple of sharp dudes running the offense and defense here on this Ava coaching staff.
Absolutely.
30 seconds left. It's now 3rd down and 8 after a short carry, and Salem believe content to get into the locker room here. Don't you go anywhere. Homecoming ceremony during our Davis Auto Sales halftime fiesta. Man in motion, and ball's on the ground. Campbell just tries to get it back and find any kind of yardage he can. And Ava did recover it. Cooper's seen it the whole time. Eagle eyes, Cooper. And that's the final play of the half. So we'll go into the locker room. Ava Bears with a huge lead over Salem, 40-0.
The name Copeland is back in the community, still providing the same service. Copeland builds on over a century of leadership in HVAC and refrigeration and starts a new chapter in next-generation climate technologies for residential, commercial, and industrial markets. We have a history of investing in projects to benefit the local communities where we live and work and have many employees that serve as nonprofit board members in the area. We want you to come and work for us at Copeland, right here in Cause Country.
At Fish Logging, our number one goal is to please our landowners and to sell your trees at top dollar. We only cut timber that is ready to be harvested. We believe in timber management and creating a healthy forest for you and your wildlife. We have the best oak and walnut buyer connections around, and we give free estimates too. Give Heston a call today at 417-543-0506. Fish Logging.
It's the Central Ozark Stockyards, located just 8 miles south of Ava off of Highway 5. And we hope to see you Mondays at the sale barn. Sale beginning every Monday at 11 a.m. For questions, consignments, or to schedule a farm visit, please call Marty, 417-274-7719, or Andy at 417-280-0755. Central Ozark Stockyards, sales every Monday, proud to support the Ava Bears.
PC Express of Ava is here to help with your PC repairs and services. We also do BNT loans and FedEx shipping. So stop by 204 Springfield Road here in Ava, Missouri, and take a look at some of our fishing and hunting supplies as well. Stop in or call us today, 417-683-2022. That's 683-2022. And good luck to the Ava Bears.
We're proud of our kids, our teachers, our bus drivers, all those involved on the Ava School campus. The Ava School system, doing our best to teach our young people what they'll need in life, and at the same time encouraging them to do the right thing. The Ava Schools, saluting the Ava Bears in all sporting and academic activities.
The Ava Pride Band doing a little tribute here to Smash Mouth. Lead singer Steve Harwell passed away there a little bit ago, and band doing a pretty good job right now. Let's listen to a little bit.
Sing it if they want us to.
Very nice. Nicely done. I haven't karaoke'd in a minute, Cooper. Don't tempt me, though. It's homecoming. Everybody feeling good right now. Bears leading 40-0 as Cooper is compiling the stats. Right now, we're going to take you to a couple of dear friends of ours. They was the voice of Ava Bear football for generations. Let's hear from Joe Corum and Greg Davis. It's homecoming. We should hear from Joe and Greg.
Work our way to halftime. The Ava Bears in action, in playing a little football. Now, the calculators are out. Pins are working real hard. And while all that's going on, over the years, Greg and I have turned to one another, and I looked at Greg and I said, Davis Auto Sales. Greg, what's going on at your place right now?
Well, we got a lot of things going on. If you're looking for a quality pre-owned pickups, SUVs, cars, how about minivans? Davis Auto Sales is the place to go. And did you know you can shop Davis Auto Sales 24 hours,
of course,
7 days a week?
Of course I know that. That's autosbydavis.com. Is that right?
That's right. Go on there. You're going to find descriptions. You're going to find pictures. You're going to find the price. And you're going to find the Carfax on it, too. You're going to find the history of that vehicle before you even come on the lot to test drive it.
So you know about it, you've seen the pictures of it, and you're ready to buy.
That's right. And when you buy, the cars are Missouri inspected, they're serviced, and they'll come with a 3-month, 3,000-mile powertrain service contract.
I've got an idea. Let's do Saturdays a little different since you and I are getting a little older. I think you ought to work by appointment on Saturday.
That's right. By appointment only on Saturdays from 9 to 12. If you would like to look at one of those vehicles, test drive it, well, you can on Saturday, but give us a call, so we'll be sure to be there to meet you.
By the way, did you retire your calculator?
I did.
Yeah, it's
I
amazing,
did.
ain't it?
Yeah, after 30-some-odd years, it was getting kind of old.
What about the ink at the end of your fingers? Did it ever finally wear off?
It finally did. I've got some fingernails. I can see my fingernails again. They're starting to grow a little bit.
Halftime statistics, Davis Auto Sales. Of course, in the middle of Ava Bear football. At Stockman's Bank, our customers are our number one priority. We continue to make decisions locally in the communities we serve and support because we believe that's the heart of community banking. We're so excited about some of our new programs, products, and services that we offer you, our customers, because you are number one as a priority. Stockman's Bank, proud past, exciting future. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here's to our local small business owners and everything you do to help your business succeed. State Farm agent David Cody knows what it takes because he runs a small business too. So get your insurance with an agent that gets you. Call David Cody in Ava today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Do you need criminal defense? Have you been involved in a personal injury, car wreck, or semi-truck accident? The law office of Christopher J. Swadish would be honored to represent you. Office located on the east side of the Ava Square, 417-683-2987. Representing clients throughout the state of Missouri, especially in the counties of Douglas, Wright, Ozark, Greene, Christian, Texas, and Howell counties. The law office of Christopher J. Swadish.
Tell you what, Cooper, if you're needing some picks, you might want to ask Mr. Swadish, because remember us talking on the way back from the game against Liberty? Chris Swadish says Mizzou's going to win with a walk-off field goal. You read it. You've seen it.
And it was almost the exact score, too. That's impressive.
Now I got to see how he feels about Memphis tomorrow. We are here at halftime getting ready for homecoming. Got the king candidates, the queen candidates, butterflies aplenty, and getting ready for all the pageantry and ceremonies of that. Cooper, do you got any numbers you can run through us? Let's get to a few.
I'll try to get through them before we start here. Salem Campbell, 4 carries for -2 yards. Gover, 2 carries for 6. Metcalf, 18 for 77. Deegan, 3 carries for 1. And Ragsdale, 2 carries for 4 yards. 86 total yards rushing in that first half. And we'll get Campbell 0 for 1 passing, and we'll get to the Ava stats here in just a minute. I think we're about ready.
It's showtime. Ava homecoming. Ron Wallace, Master of Ceremonies PA man. Take it away.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome to Ava High School's 2023 homecoming ceremony, sponsored by Ava High School Pep Club. Ava High School is proud of all of this year's candidates and hope they have all enjoyed this week's festivities leading up to tonight's main event. Now, please give a warm welcome to each candidate and their escort as they are announced. Tonight's crown bearers are Asher Baird and Hadley Lofton. They are being escorted by last year's king, Jeremiah Blakely, and queen candidate, Lauren Brooks. Tonight's first king candidate is Tyson Tidwell. Tyson is the son of Karen and Jacob Tidwell and is being escorted this evening by Frank Pesci. His high school activities include football for 4 years, baseball for 3 years, and the fishing team for 2 years. Tyson's plans after graduation is to attend college somewhere. The best advice Tyson has ever received was, if you're going to be dumb, you got to be tough. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyson Tidwell. Our first queen candidate this evening is Allie Freeman. Allie's the daughter of Mike and Wendy Freeman and is being escorted this evening by Logan Peterson. Her high school activities include being the president of Art Club, captain of the cheer and dance team, NHS, FCA, leader of Wednesday morning Bible studies, FBLA, Anchor Club, Pep Club, and Compass. Allie's plans after graduation are to attend college and major in art. She says she is going to miss the familiar faces walking down the halls every day, the strong sense of community throughout the teachers, students, and whole school, and Bill, the custodian. Ladies and gentlemen, Allie Freeman. Our next king candidate tonight is Braden Thorburn. Braden is the son of Tina Thorburn. He is being escorted tonight by Katie Deaver. His high school activities include FFA, FCA, FBLA, French Club, basketball, football, and track. Braden's plans for after graduation are to go to OTC and MSU for a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. He's going to miss the small-town family setting the most about Ava High School. Ladies and gentlemen, Braden Thorburn. Our next queen candidate is Tabby Stout. Tabby's the daughter of Savannah Golden, Stephen Golden, and Michael Stout. She's being escorted tonight by Rylan Lumley. Tabby has been involved in Art Club, Pep Club, yearbook copy editor, and FCA. Tabby's plans for after graduation to go to college to become a teacher. Her favorite high school memory is buying a van impulsively with a bunch of friends her senior year, decking it out in blue and gold for the parades. Ladies and gentlemen, Tabby Stout. Our final king candidate is Brant Snelson. Brant is the son of Jason Snelson and Heather King. He is being escorted by Mallory Melton. Brant's high school activities include FFA, 3-year officer, FCA, FBLA, student council, Pep Club, Trend, Compass, fishing team, football, baseball, class of 2024, vice president. His plans for after graduation are to attend a 4-year college to pursue a degree in business. His advice to underclassmen, look forward to your future. Just remember to take the time to enjoy the present. Ladies and gentlemen, Brant Snelson. Our final queen candidate is Cadence Merritt. Cadence is the daughter of Tiffany Merritt. She's being escorted tonight by Thomas Merritt. Her high school activities include FCA, cheer and dance all 4 years of high school, including being in varsity cheer. She took the CNA program this past year here at Ava and plans to go to college her first 2 years at OTC for an associate's degree, then to MSU for her bachelor's as an RN, and then work in labor and delivery. Cadence's advice to underclassmen, always stay strong and never give up. Ladies and gentlemen, Cadence Merritt. Please give another round of applause for tonight's homecoming candidates. We would like to thank Blooming Blessings for donating the beautiful flowers for our homecoming ceremony. Thank you for their outstanding dedication to the Ava School District and our community. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the moment that you have all been waiting for, Ava High School's 2023 Homecoming King is Braden Thorburn. And finally, your 2023 Homecoming Queen, Miss Cadence Merritt.
That would not have happened.
Well, there you have it. Homecoming 2023. Congratulations to the King, Braden Thorburn, and the Queen, Cadence Merritt, and, of course, all of the Homecoming Royalty Court. Great ceremony, as always. And now, get a little reset in, get ready for the second half, and one more hand and round of applause there going to the Homecoming King and Queen. Homecoming on Cause Radio, brought to you by these folks. A homecoming salute to the candidates and the football team from Givens Furniture. Cheering you on is the crew of Cash Gas Company. And good luck from your Farm Bureau insurance agent, Sean Irby, and your friends at Ava Ready Mix. David, Marvin, and the whole family at Crystal Lake Fisheries wishing everyone a happy homecoming. Pick up your bear wear for homecoming football at Pro Design of Ava. And a salute to the candidates and the football team from John W. Bruffett Law Offices. Doug Miller and the crew at Miller Lawn Service with a big homecoming shout out to the homecoming court and to the football team. And also, congratulations to all involved from the Home Pride Bank. Town and Country Bank with a homecoming salute to the King and Queen candidates. Also, a wish of a happy homecoming from Missouri Ozarks Community Health. And hoping everyone makes lots of memories this week from Century Bank of the Ozarks.
Work our way to halftime. The Ava Bears in action, in playing a little football. Now, the calculators are out. Pins are working real hard. And while all that's going on, over the years, Greg and I have turned to one another, and I looked at Greg and I said, Davis Auto Sales. Greg, what's going on at your place right now?
Well, we got a lot of things going on. If you're looking for quality pre-owned pickups, SUVs, cars, how about minivans? Davis Auto Sales is the place to go. And did you know you can shop Davis Auto Sales 24 hours,
of course,
7 days a week?
Of course I know that. That's autosbydavis.com. Is that right?
That's right. Go on there. You're going to find descriptions. You're going to find pictures. You're going to find the price. And you're going to find the Carfax on it, too. You're going to find the history of that vehicle before you even come on the lot to test drive it.
So you know about it, you've seen the pictures of it, and you're ready to buy.
That's right. And when you buy, the cars are Missouri inspected, they're serviced, and they'll come with a 3-month, 3,000-mile powertrain service contract.
I've got an idea. Let's do Saturdays a little different since you and I are getting a little older. I think you ought to work by appointment on Saturday.
That's right. By appointment only on Saturdays from 9 to 12. If you would like to look at one of those vehicles, test drive it, well, you can on Saturday, but give us a call, so we'll be sure to be there to meet you.
By the way, did you retire your calculator?
I did.
Yeah,
I
amazing,
did.
Ain't it?
Yeah, after 30-some-odd years, it was getting kind of old.
What about the ink at the end of your fingers? Did it ever finally wear off?
It finally did. I've got some fingernails. I can see my fingernails again. They're starting to grow a little bit.
Halftime statistics. Davis Auto Sales, of course, in the middle of Ava Bear football.
Big Ava Bear football fans, Jacob Tidwell and his crew of Tidwell Tree Service, LLC. When we're not out at the football field, we're offering residential and commercial tree services to the community, trimming, removal, stump grinding, licensed and insured. 543-4874. 417-543-4874 for Tidwell Tree Service, LLC.
Hello, Bear fans. This is Garrett Chapman with Century Bank of the Ozarks. At Century Bank, we specialize in farm, business, consumer, and residential lending. Our experienced loan officers have a great reputation for providing fast and friendly service to the community. Century Bank is locally owned, and we are proud to have served the Ozarks for over 125 years. Let Century Bank of the Ozarks help you build a brighter future. Go Bears! Century Bank of the Ozarks, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Rick's Roofing, we have expanded our business. We are now dozing for timber and other excavating work, skid steer work, some brush hogging, brush mulching, also helping you build your driveway,
building houses or shop pads, backhoe work, septic work, and dump truck gravel hauling. Free quotes. And of course, we're still taking care of your roofing needs too. 683-8081. That's 683-8081 for Rick's Roofing, LLC.
Hard to find bigger Ava Bear football fans than Doug Miller and the crew at Miller Lawn Service. Miller Lawn Service, providing the people of Cause Country with lawn care, lawn maintenance, and in the wintertime, snow removal, de-icing, and more. Call Doug today at 543-2294. That's 417-543-2294 for Miller Lawn Service. Let us take care of your lawn.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do. All the products that you want at a price you can't afford. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store. Garden, clothing, pet supplies, farm and household too. Fencing, automotive, hey, we deliver too. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store.
That's Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply of Ava.
I haven't seen you since then.
Fantastic. We're still, everyone can't quit talking about thicker kicker, Cooper.
Yeah.
Hunter Meva, 61 yards out. Mizzou, another, he loves it. He embraces it. He ought to be making some of that NIL money off of it. It is, hello. How are we doing, guys? Laramie and crew up here. Of course, Laramie with us at Cause Radio. We've got... coming tomorrow, 10 a.m., rebroadcast of Ava Bear football. Then we got Missouri State at 2 o'clock against Utah Tech. And then at 6 o'clock, Mizzou and Memphis. Can they keep their winning ways going? 3-0, looking for 4-0. I'm very nervous. That's a trap game, Cooper.
Yes.
I think it's just like 6.5 points or so on the spread. Very, very nervous for that one. And then the Chiefs, 3:25. There on Sunday, pregame at 2 o'clock on Cause Radio, Chiefs and Bears. Give me some numbers here. We didn't get to finish these before the homecoming ceremony. Ava's numbers, please.
Hunter Adams just 5 carries, but he does have 97 yards and a touchdown. Dixon, 1 carry for 61 yards and a touchdown. Aiden Lane, 6 carries for 40 yards. So 198 yards rushing for the Bears in that first half. Passing, Lane 3 for 6, 53 yards, 2 touchdown passes. Frank Pesci, 2 catches, 31 yards, 2 touchdowns. Dixon, 2 catches for 22 yards for the Bears. So 53 yards passing and 251 yards total in that first half. And Salem just 86, which is kind of a win for them and maybe up there on the top yards that Ava's defense has given up this year in the first half.
Farm Bureau Insurance, Sean Irby giving us a scoring update here. They finally broke the scoreless tie. They playing in Mountain Grove or Kabul?
I believe that game is at Mountain Grove.
So it is now Mountain Grove 7, Kabul 0 in that ball game. You know, you talk about rivalries. There's only about 8 miles separates those two towns. And last we heard, Thayer was leading Houston. And the Bears out to receive this second half kickoff. And I would not be surprised if Coach Merrifield and the staff start already working in some of the younger guys and getting some experience for a few of those JVers here on the Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, it looks like mainly starters out there for kickoff, and we'll see. Like you said, I don't think it'll take too long, but maybe Hutchison can break another one, or Ryland Dixon can get some space here.
Yeah, I believe that was our first special teams touchdown of the season.
Yes.
They're on the 70-yard punt return from Hutch. Salem looks to kick it off. We're ready to rock and roll. And fielded by Hutch. And we're going to do a reverse there. Get it in the hands of Dixon. He's at the bottom of the side of the field. We got a flag down on the play. And Dixon, he's going to go to the house. Coast to coast. Touchdown, Dixon. But There's a flag all the way back at the 30, and I've seen when it was thrown, and I'm afraid this one coming back on us.
Yeah, never good when a flag is thrown there on a kickoff. Usually goes against the receiving team, so it will be a hold. It appears against the Bears, so wipe that one off.
That would have been the second special teams touchdown of the evening. Unfortunately, it's not going to stand, and going to back it up. And so that'll put Ava with the ball on right around the 20-yard line, I believe. So, looks like starters are out there for the time being. I see Lakey, I see Ryder Johnson, Brance Nelson, Tater Thorburn, Logan Churchill, Ryan Corrigan, Frank Pesci, Dixon, Tidwell. Do see a new fullback. Looks like Leroy Hornick in the game, but Aiden Lane still taking the snaps. Thomas Merritt is in the game as well. Thomas Merritt, he gets the pitch. He's going to the top side, and Thomas Merritt, he's got room to run. Merritt might go all the way. He's got blockers out in front. Merritt to the 10 and into the end zone. Touchdown, AVA. Whoever gets the ball, they're going the distance right now, Coop.
Yeah, 80 yards. So you wipe the touchdown off the kickoff, and then first play from the line of scrimmage, 80 yards, I believe untouched.
There's been a lot of untouched scores for the Bears in this one. Bears now going for two. It'll be a handoff to Leroy, and he is in the end zone to add the two-pointer. Ava 6 for 6 on the night with the 2-point scores. Our score, it took one play in the second half. Bears another touchdown. 48-0 the lead over Salem.
Huge Ava Bears supporters and lifelong folks in the trash and sanitation business, it's Redeemed Trash Service. Christian folks who love calling this area our home. To get on the Redeemed Trash route, 417-250-1640. That's 250-1640. May God bless you and yours. From our family and workers at Redeemed Trash Service.
Accounting for, keeping track of. The good descriptions for Paul Wade at Paul Wade and Associates of Ava. Paul Wade and Associates of Ava, your certified public accounting. Great bookkeeping, great accounting, great advice, and a great fan. That's Paul Wade and Associates. Phone number 417-683-2319. That's 417-683-2319 in Ava, Missouri.
Well, that didn't take very long, did it, Coop?
Did not.
Here's the kickoff, and Malachi Williams doing the kicking and fielded at the 5-yard line. Deep kick by Malachi, and tackle made there. Looked like Kyle Pitts in on the stop, and looks like the freshman Grant Swadish as well. Grant, I was walking by him in the pregame. Kid's got some good size for a freshman.
Yeah, it showed that size with the 89-yard touchdown run a few weeks ago as well.
Yep, our JV game coming up in a few weeks. I think that's after the fair game following that. Had to make sure we had no Chiefs game that night, of course. Pitch in the backfield and swallowed up. And tackle made. Now here's where it's going to get a little bit tricky. Got a lot of new jerseys in the game. And I think the tackle, Oliver Williams, in on it. Ben Stewart maybe as well. An opportunity for some guys because, this is still first-string Salem defense And Metcalf, oh no, for Salem. You definitely don't want to see that, as he looks like got a little bit of a stinger there on his left shoulder. He is about the main weapon Salem has, if not the only one. And so you definitely don't want him getting hurt here in this one.
Yeah, it was big collision. I think Jacob Lobb and Metcalf collided hard, and then a swarm of Ava Bears came in. And we'll see if Metcalf comes back in this game.
Got Cale Hall there along the defensive line. Again, we'll work in all these jerseys here and such. Here's a pitch almost fumbled, and the Bears defense is there. Gunnar Evans and some others. And Noah Cook working his way in the backfield. Was told Cook going to get a few reps here in this game tonight. And the Ava defense got new guys out there, but still trying to hold their serve.
Another short gain, 29, third down.
Third down and about 6. Ava leading 48-0 homecoming night. 9:20 on the clock. And Salem looked like fired way too early there. I'm
penalty flag.
Willing to bet that's going to be a penalty on Salem.
Yes, and we're in a running clock scenario. Clock stops on penalties.
What I love about this official, he knows he doesn't have a microphone, so he's going to try to yell it so the crowd can understand what the penalty is. I appreciate effort and clarity.
And I've been able to hear him very clearly, especially that first one of the game. Been a lot of penalties, though. He may be getting tired.
Respect, sir. Respect. Ava now defense looking at a 3rd and 11. Under 9 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Man in motion for the Tigers, and back to pass is Campbell. Throws it over the head of his intended target. Had Cale Abraham there in the secondary on coverage. Sean Irby, Farm Bureau, scoring update. Kabul has scored but did not get the conversion. 7-6. Mountain Grove there.
I thought that'd probably be the best game in the SCA tonight, although Houston Thayer is another one that's pretty tight.
Metcalf back into punt, so he's getting better. Almost a block there. And kind of off the side of his foot. It'll be down at the 43-yard line of Salem. Ava good field position next, leading 48-0.
This is Colton with Long Dollar, and we have been filling homes with quality furniture and appliances for over 25 years. We have full stock on our showroom floor and warehouse for any of your home needs. If you love what we have, you can take it home same day, and we also have the ability for any special orders to fit your style. Come shop with Nancy and myself at 212 North Jefferson in Ava, or contact us at 417-683-3424. Long Dollar Furniture and Appliances, where saving money matters. And good luck to our Ava Bears.
Ava offense now, Cooper having some of those new jerseys in, new guys in. Kyle Pitts looks like he's going to be the quarterback here. And first play going to be a Pitts keeper. He goes up to the top side, makes a few guys miss, and gets close to a first down. And so, you know, the Ava JV squad, not a whole lot of points scored in these varsity games on Friday night, but you'd like to see them have some success here against this Salem starting unit.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of the times they are facing the starting unit, so it's a tough test, but one that is no doubt making them better and probably really helping out for those junior varsity contests. And Kyle Pitts more aggressive than I think we've seen him in games this year, taking that one for 11 yards.
Pitts will hand it off to the fullback, and a good head of steam there. On the carry, Gunnar Evans, I believe, the young sophomore, gets the touch. And Evans up the middle, gets close to the 20-yard line, and the show rolls on here, Coop.
Yeah, another 10-yard gain. and see if we can't get a touchdown out of this one as back-to-back runs of 10 or more yards.
So Thomas Merritt, 1 touch, 80 yards and a touchdown. That's all he got. Now, man in motion is Abraham. Going to be a handoff again to Evans, I think. Him and Pitts. I'm not sure if Pitts ever handed it off to Evans. And he did.
Waited about as long as you can. 3 yards there on the carry for Gunnar Evans.
Boy, if you think Salem's had a rough year, Liberty leading Willow Springs 61-0.
Yeah, not too surprising there. Liberty tends to get their points when it's available.
We've got friends in Willow. They're having a rough go of it.
Yeah.
Evans again gets the carry.
Salem and Willow, that will be quite the matchup for the not so conventional reasons.
Third and 7.
Here in a couple of weeks.
The Flint, Michigan Mega Bowl, I think, is what they're calling that.
Oh, beautiful reference.
If you know, you know.
Mega Bowl. 4:35. Folks, sorry, this is the commentary you get sometimes in a 48-0 game halfway through the third quarter. Homecoming night. Pitts under center. It's third down facing the Bears here at 6. Going to be a pitch play to the top side. Gets in between a couple blocks. Gets close to a first down. And that is, I believe, Jacob Lobb on the carry.
Jacob Lobb on the carry.
So Lobb on the carry. Do we have the field goal unit coming in, Cooper? Now, I watched Malachi during the warm-ups, and I thought, hey, this guy's trying to show Coach something as he booted in a couple in a row from right around the 30-yard mark. And so ball at the 14. This is, I believe, a 30-yard field goal right on the dot. On the other end of the field, I was watching him make these. Here we go. Snap down. Hold is good. Kick is on the way. It's good. Kicking.
Love it.
Back. Jeremiah Blakely in the house. Handing off the homecoming crown to the next person. And Malachi Williams doing his best Blakey impression right there. 30-yard field goal. Cooper, we love to see our field goal kicking special teams in action.
Yeah, be careful. We'll turn into a field goal kicker dynasty here. That was pure from the foot.
FGU.
Yes.
Field Goal University. Ava leads Salem 51-0.
Well, sounds like a great time to upgrade your tires, and the crew at J&L Tires has any and all brands to meet your needs. We have a variety of sizes to choose from. Need a vehicle inspection? How about an oil change or a tire rotation? Well, we do those too. Give us a call at 683-1551. That's 683-1551 for J&L Tire, where we treat you right.
Here's the kickoff, and it'll be fielded by Salem at the 15-yard line. Full head of steam going up the top side, and there a nice hit and tackle made up top by Cale Abraham. Doing some work on special teams there for the Bears. Salem ball next. Ava leads 51-0.
As we travel along this road called life, we can pick up bags at every stop. Many times these bags are unnecessary and just add additional weight to us. They slow our progress and hinder our journey. Is this you? Is it someone you know? God's desire is for you to be free to run your race in life with swiftness so that you can fulfill your purpose. So get ready. Get ready to live free and travel light. Join us at Ava Assembly of God this Sunday as we dive in to learn how to drop the baggage. Ava Assembly. Find Him, know Him, serve Him.
Salem on the carry, hitting about 5, maybe 6 yards. The Bears, we've talked about the SCA, maybe top to bottom, being a little low on the overall talent this year. Did you see the moving around in the Big 8 and the Mid-Lakes? Did you see this news?
Yeah, that was pretty interesting. Saw that this afternoon. Was it Reed Springs?
Hollister, Springfield Catholic.
Yes.
They seceded from the Big 8 Union and are making up shop in the Mid-Lakes, joining Stratford, Fairgrove. And wonder if that's the first of a few dominoes to fall, or if that's all we're going to see. That's kind of interesting there, what's happened with the Big 8 and Mid-Lakes.
You never know, especially, I mean, you look at college conferences getting very weird. You know, you have teams on the West Coast joining the Big Ten, and I think probably some more ACC. It's getting crazy in college. Hopefully it doesn't get too out of control at the high school level, but I don't know.
Minute and a half to play here in the third quarter. Salem did pick up a first down right there. Now we're going to have a counter play, and we got whistles, yellow flags, and looks like a pre-snap penalty here on the Tigers. 30-yard field goal. Malachi Williams making it a 51-0 score. Homecoming night, the class of 1986. They're having a mini reunion. Got a member that flew all the way from Scotland that is there enjoying some Ava Bear football.
That's pretty impressive.
That's a plane ride I don't think I could do.
No.
Back to passes. Campbell, he's under pressure and taken down. I believe it was Oliver Williams. First guy there. He hung on, wouldn't let go. Got a little bit of help out from, I think, Gunnar Evans there at the end, but Oliver getting the credit there for that sack. Not really anybody interested in blocking Oliver right there. Had pretty much a free rush to the quarterback.
Looked like, is it Nick Bosa last night on Daniel Jones?
Shoo. Danny Dimes has turned into Danny Pennies.
Yeah.
Right now for the Giants here in the first 3 games of the season. 10 seconds left of the third quarter, probably the final play. It's a bobbled snap. And now we got a late flag coming in. And let's see what this is about.
You can still hear him.
I was going to say, let's listen in. He's giving it all he's got. What a performance tonight. Outstanding. 5-yard penalty on Salem. Farm Bureau Sean Irby. Scoring update. Houston scores, so it's 12-7. They are over Houston 12-7. Thank you, Arnie, for digging that one up for us there. It is second and a long ways. Final play there, and time runs out. We go to the fourth quarter. It's all Bears on homecoming. Ava 51, Salem 0.
Hi, this is Colton Ritter from Town & Country Bank. We don't just have branches, we have roots. Roots that run deep throughout the communities we serve. That is why so many people continue to trust us for all their mortgage needs. So, whether you're buying your first home, refinancing, or finally ready for that cabin on the lake, we'll be your partners from the dreaming to the dotted line. Contact your local Town & Country Bank lender and start living your dream. Town & Country Bank, smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 2129413.
At Fish Logging, our number one goal is to please our landowners and to sell your trees at top dollar. We only cut timber that is ready to be harvested. We believe in timber management and creating a healthy forest for you and your wildlife. We have the best oak and walnut buyer connections around, and we give free estimates too. Give Heston a call today at 417-543-0506. Fish Logging.
Getting ready to begin the fourth quarter. They're also beginning the fourth quarter at Mountain Grove. That is 7-6. The score right now. Close one there, and then there in Houston, 12-7 late in the third quarter. So Liberty and Ava on the right side of a couple of blowouts in the SCA. And the two games that are very much up for grabs are those. Here is Salem getting ready to take it over on the offensive side of the ball.
That 27 yards to the first down marker. Uh-oh.
And the pressure's on Oliver Williams there again. Noah Cook also. And Salem just no chance to try to get something going in the passing game. And, Cooper, we've sat here and admired the size that Salem has, but they are just not offering up much resistance to the Bears' defensive front.
Nope, that speed is tough to block. Speed and strength, that's something that Ava prides themselves on. And how about Oliver Williams getting another big play there? Brings up third down and a zillion.
This third down play is being ran at Hootin' and Hollerin'. It's so far away.
Need more than a ruler to find out how many yards this is.
Here's a run, and it gets about 4, maybe 5 yards. And tackle made at about the 22-yard line. And one could assume this is a punting situation here for Salem. And, we talked with the head coach of Salem, Neil Myers, and I was telling Coach Merrifield this during our pregame. We've talked to a lot of different coaches from Salem over the last handful of years. He definitely, as far as talking the talk, the most impressive one I've talked to, has a plan, has a vision. Studied under Bill Schuchart for 4 years at Rolla. So he knows about this Salem tradition and the rich history they have. I've got more faith in him than I have his predecessors of him trying to get Salem back to their glory days of old.
Yeah.
The idea and the thought of scheduling Salem for homecoming, that's still something that's hard for a lot of folks to accept, figure out.
I don't know if you saw that, but the line judge official closest to Salem sideline just made a one-handed catch and made it look pretty smooth. I don't know if we got that on camera, but I'm watching Ryland Dixon.
I missed that in the game. Here's Swaddish, and that time was one probably should have gave it. He gets tackled up in the backfield. I think that was anyway. Got Thomas Ellison in at fullback. My son Thomas, he's done a good job checking in tonight. He's making sure he's in here at each quarter at the start of it. Looks at me, gives me the thumbs up. He's only asked for money once, so this is a good parent night so far.
It's a win.
We haven't lost a child, only asked for money once. We're efficient night. Ava, second down and 11. Man in motion is Abraham. He's going to get the pitch top side of the field. Has a little blocking. Jacob Lobb leading the way. And picks up. What you going to give him, Coop?
I'm going to give him 8.
This is when you got to work your hardest as a broadcaster and a statistician. Because the sheets start getting a lot longer.
Yeah.
You got a lot more numbers to account for. More names to make sure you get in there.
You think it's hard in basketball when there's a hockey line change per se, but in football you got 12, usually 12 different players out there, so it becomes a little bit tougher, and it's also a little harder to lock in when there's a running clock like this.
I see Braxton Swearingen on the offensive line, Hayden Kirkland in there as well. It is going to be a quarterback keeper, I think. Swaddish or Ellison one has it, and nope. I think that's going to be Ellison, isn't it? Who ends up picking up the first down. Thomas Ellison on the carry, and that moves the chains. Ron Wallace says that's an Ava Bear, and the crowd goes, woo! I was looking for first down. Oh, folks. It's a running clock game, 51-0. Ava JV. And this is even going into the freshman team here, putting on some work. right now. And there's still a lot of varsity guys out there for Salem. Still a lot of starters.
Oh.
And Swadesh nowhere to go on that play. Tackle in the backfield. So we'll keep trying to give you scoring updates on the games that going on right now. And post-game coming up. We'll talk to head coach Casey Merrifield. Talk to our offense and defensive players of the game. Kind of got our mind made up on that one already, don't we?
I think so.
Impressions Floral players of the game. Man, we got to think about a big stick, too. Maybe one still to come. People are giving us too much responsibility. Here's flag on the play in the backfield, and not a whole lot of running room here. Picking these players of the game is hard.
It is. It's a lot of pressure.
What is the whistle here? Waiting to find out.
I'll tell you what, we'll probably be able to hear it.
Incredible.
I love it.
This man is the MVP of officiating this year. If we had a field mic, you would pick up every bit.
I'll put my mic out next if we get another penalty, just so you can maybe pick it up.
I mean, illegal motion, heard it clear as day.
Yep.
Up here in the booth. This guy is my officiating hero. Ava now 2nd down and 15 as the clock continues to roll here in the 4th quarter. Ava comes up, bunched up in the flex bone. Abraham motions. He'll get the pitch up there to the top, trying to follow some blocks. Gets close to the original line of scrimmage.
Took a
hit. Took a hit for sure. Art Corum letting me know that we will get to the Royals game when we are finished here.
I think they were winning at last check.
You don't say.
Let's check in on that.
The Royals winning. Not a phrase we have got to say a lot this year.
7-2.
How about it? Under 5.5 minutes to play. Ava, 2 receivers down here at the bottom. It's a 3rd and long, 3rd and 11. And it is going to be a handoff to the dive back Ellison, and gets down to about the 26-yard line.
Thomas Ellison.
How about another field goal try? There we go, Coach Merrifield.
He said, you made the 30-yarder. Let's give you a 36-ish, 40?
Let's see. They're marking it. I mean, this is close to a 40-yarder here, Coop.
Yeah, it probably.
If it was at the 20, it'd be about a 37. So here we go. Ava lining up for a 40-yard field goal. Low snap. It was bobbled, and the kick going to be just a bit short. Didn't have much of a chance there because the bobbled snap. So we're 1 for 2 on the field goal kicking tonight. Ava leads Salem 51-0. Have you been doing some projects around the house? Maybe some decluttering or a remodel, and you need a rollaway dumpster, but you don't know where to find one? Douglas County Dumpsters, LLC. Give Shakaya Tempe a call or text, 417-543-2361. We have different sizes for different needs. And if you're needing something a little more regular for your place of business, we can set you up on different monthly plans as well. Douglas County Dumpsters, LLC. We'll drop it off and we'll pick it up. Call or text Shakaya, 417-543-2361. Brand new store in Ava with items and deals of all kinds. It's S&S Overstock, located at 212 North Jefferson in the Ava Plaza. Open Monday through Friday from 10 to 6 and on Saturdays from 10 to 2. Tons of Amazon Overstock items, from electronics to furniture, baby items, miscellaneous, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, S&S Overstock, and shout out to Ryland Dixon in the Ava Bears. It is 2nd down and long here for the Tigers. Fumbled snap. They're on the first play. Cooper, we got a trip to Houston. You know, this has kind of been unofficially, we've called it at times, this season was the Ava Revenge Tour. Some of the losses last year, Houston is one of those on the list.
And arguably maybe the most disappointing, even though we were banged up.
Here's a big hit there in the backfield.
Here we go.
Hayden Kirkland, sophomore. Making a nice stick.
To the line of scrimmage.
Ball on the 14, call it 15-yard line.
It's third down.
And going to be 3rd and 15. I believe Coach Skiles and company, everyone kind of getting a little bit of relaxing in. And we told them there at halftime, unless something changed, who our offense and defensive players were going to be. You have to stay tuned to find out. But we still got to make up our mind on that hit.
Mm-hmm.
Here's back to pass. The quarterback throws it, gets it in the hands of his receiver, and then an immediate tackle made along the far sideline by Grant Swadish. Outstanding job in coverage by the young freshman. And going to be 4th and long, and you figure Salem punting.
Grant Swadish in coverage and with a nice tackle.
Ava students having a fun night, and they've had a fun year going and traveling. Ava Bear football this season, haven't they?
Really, really have.
Had a real good crowd make the travel all the way to the nest last week. Metcalf back to punt. Up high in the air, and Ava says just get away from it, angling over to the far side. And it'll go out of bounds. Again, congratulations to homecoming king Braden Thorburn and homecoming queen Cadence Merritt. Football team up big, 51-0.
Do you know what FHA, USDA, VA, conventional, disclosures, amendments, inspection notices, repair lists, earnest money all mean, and the paperwork that's needed for them? If any of this sounds unfamiliar or stressful, it's because it can be. Here at United Country Area Land Realty, we have years of experience with all of these things. Give Max, Wanda, or Jacqueline, otherwise known as Nikki, a call at 417-683-2840. We're here to help.
Post-game show up next. Impressions Floral sponsoring that. Ava takes a knee. We'll get to it. You can shoot off the fireworks. Ava said they wanted to put on a show. Did they ever? They defeat Salem 51-0.
It's the Central Ozark Stockyards, located just 8 miles south of Ava off of Highway 5. And we hope to see you Mondays at the sale barn. Sale beginning every Monday at 11 a.m. For questions, consignments, or to schedule a farm visit, please call Marty, 417-274-7719, or Andy at 417-280-0755. Central Ozark Stockyards, sales every Monday, proud to support the Ava Bears.
Hey Ava Bear fans, this is Trish Watterson with Show Me Real Estate. The market has been changing. It's very important that you have local experts who know the market trends and can help you guide you through the buying and selling process. Visit either our Show Me Real Estate locations in Ava or in Mansfield, and one of our team members would be happy to help you along your buying or selling journey. Like us on Facebook and stay up to date with our new properties hitting the market in your area. That's Show Me Real Estate, serving the entire Southwest Missouri area.
Hi, I'm Katie Luckfield, owner and pharmacist of Ava RX, your caring hometown pharmacy. As a busy mom, I know how important convenience and fast service is, especially when a loved one is sick. That's why we offer drive-through, in-town delivery, and we make all those calls you shouldn't have to. And we are always happy to take care of you. Making the change is easy. Just give us a call at 683-9550 or come see us behind Subway. Looking forward to taking care of you for many years to come. Let's go, Ava Bears!
Life's better with a home policy from American Family Insurance, because you'll feel protected no matter how the wind blows. All so you can enjoy the home of your dreams and save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you.
Hi, this is Brian Adams, new American Family agent in Mansfield, Missouri. Give me a call at 417-924-3216.
It was homecoming night at Ava High School. The Ava Bear football team wanted to put on a show, and they sure put on a show. It was all Ava from the opening kick to the final whistle. Got the scoring started, a 61-yard run from the Ava's second touch from scrimmage, led 8-0 at the 9:07 mark. Then Ava started opening up the playbook and getting the passing game going. Right before the end of the first quarter, a 19-yard pass from Aiden Lang to Frank Pesci. Adams, a 2-point conversion. Ava got all the 2 points all night long. Third quarter added some more scores. 12-yard pass from Lane to Pesci. That connection very good tonight for a 24-0 lead. Then Hunter Adams untouched, 63 yards out. And then right before half, Jordan Hutchinson came close to breaking a few earlier in the game on punt returning, and then before halftime, 70 yards to the house. Ava led 40-0 at half. Pretty much cruise control the whole second half. Ava adds early in the third a 80-yard touchdown run by Thomas Merritt to make it 48-0. And then how about Malachi Williams and the field goal kicking unit, making a 30-yard field goal, and that would be the final score of 51-0. Ava wins now 5-0. We're getting to that midway point in the season and make a travel to Houston next week. That's a Houston team. Snuck up on us, I think, a little bit when we were banged up in 2022. They defeated us on homecoming, if I'm not mistaken there, Coop. And so Ava maybe a little payback on their minds as they travel up to Texas County next Friday. And a congratulations to our 2023 homecoming king and queen, Braden Thornburn and Candace Merritt. Congratulations to them, too. And the rest of the homecoming court, Brant Snelson, Tyson Tidwell, Tabby Stout, and Allie Freeman. Good night had by all. Had the class of 86 in the house tonight, and they enjoyed a show. Good night to be an Ava Bear. 51-0 over Salem. For Cooper Emmerich, Tyler Watterson for Cause Sports.
If there's one thing your state representative enjoys,